Well, what can I say? All the good YouTube creators probably do research before they make their videos. But where's the fun in that? Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Good little video today. I think it should be fun. Myself and Julie, along with a friend of ours, we are involved in a fairly large Christmas market. We organize it, we execute it. This year we're adding an outdoor component to the market, so I've purchased 6 of those propane patio heaters. They're like 87 inches tall, and I need to pick them up. I tried to order 6 from the same Home Depot because the internet said they were available. We got a call last night saying, sorry, only 3 available, but there's another Home Depot that has like 4 of them. So I have to go to 2 Home Depots now. They're going to be way too big to fit in the CRV, and I'm not going to have access to the Silverado when I need to pick them up. So I've got this trailer that I have affectionately referred to as the junk trailer. It's full of drywall dust and scraps of wood and stuff. So I'm going to pull that trailer with the BX over to the garage, and we'll give it a pressure wash and clean it up. I've got a trailer ball adapter that kind of slides on the end of my HLA forks on the front end loader of the tractor, so maybe I can talk about that for a few minutes, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and yeah, we'll just get that trailer cleaned up, ready to go. So that's what we're doing. It's gonna be fun. Stick around, let's do it. Alright guys, so this is an adapter that I purchased online, and if I can find the actual name and the actual model of this, I will post it up on the screen, but to be honest with you, it's been a while and I can't really remember. What is this thing called? Pallet fork adapter trailer hitch ball thingy? I don't know. But it was pretty good. It is handy. This chain didn't come with it. If you're sliding this onto your pallet forks and you're relying solely on this threaded locking mechanism to make sure this doesn't come off the pallet forks, I think you're nuts. This nut that they have welded on here, it's probably not very high quality steel. Who knows how long those threads would last, and honestly, the friction that's generated between the top of that pallet fork and the underside of that bolt, to me, is not sufficient enough to guarantee that this isn't going to come flying off and hurt somebody in the event that there's a lot of pull on this thing. I mean, I make fun of the safety police a lot, but I only take what you guys would consider to be a risk in circumstances where I'm pretty darn sure it's going to be just fine. And dragging a trailer around with an arrangement like this and not having this kind of a safety chain holding it onto the forks is not okay. That's not going to hold, especially the way I drive. So yeah, I put a piece of chain onto here around the back of the pallet fork framing, and I have a little bit of a turnbuckle. I think it might be out of the frame a little bit now, but what else do I not like about it? You're putting load onto the forks way out at the tip, and way out here with that kind of pressure, there's a whole bunch of leverage acting on that front end loader. The front end loader really isn't designed to take a lot of load in this kind of direction. It's meant to take your load straight on as you're digging, or maybe straight back as you're back dragging some gravel in a driveway or what have you. So in that respect, I think you could potentially get yourself into a bit of trouble by damaging the front end loader, because if the wheels on the trailer get hung up on anything when you're going around a corner, you're going to end up with load in this kind of direction, which is not super good for the front end loader. Other than that, I think it's great. I tend to do a lot of moving trailers with this thing in reverse because it's easier for the trailer to follow, and it puts less of those kinds of perpendicular loads onto the front end loader, if you can understand what I mean by that. But you can drive it forwards. It seems to work pretty good. So I'll throw that information up on the screen. Maybe if I can find another one of these on the internet, or the same one on the internet, who knows. But that's all I'm going to say about that. It's not ideal. I've since purchased the adapter to go on the 3-point hitch of this tractor, which I had in my last video, and maybe I'll throw a small little snippet up here on the screen or up in the corner or something. So there you have it. Let's get out that pressure washer and clean this trailer. I think I'm going to relocate this trailer a little bit, and I'll tell you why. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I always have flat tires on the tractor, and sometimes it might be due to nails and screws and things, and I had a whole bunch of drywall scraps and wood and all sorts of things that could potentially puncture a tire, and I don't want that to happen. So I think what I'm going to do is stick the trailer in behind me where this geotextile is. I know I'm putting more gravel on this area eventually, so if anything's going to come out of this trailer, it's going to get buried in gravel, and I don't drive over there anyway. So let's move this stuff. That's just perfect. I'm gonna go move that pressure washer as well. Alright guys, so there is the BX with my clamp-on forklift hitch receiver. I did actually find out what they were called, and I found a whole bunch of pictures online, and I can throw some pictures up here. They make versions that double up on both forks, they make stronger looking versions, they make cheaper versions, but in all honesty, when it comes to putting something like this on a Kubota BX, I would probably just take that accessory, cut it in half, and take it to scrap metal, because they are kind of dangerous unless you're wheeling around a trailer that's really, really small. And you know, as I said earlier, if you just know what you're doing, you get away with it. But the average person, if they put too much transverse loading on that front end loader, you're going to bend this thing. I can see it happening, and I'm sure it's happened in the past. If you have one of these, or you're looking at one, drop a comment. Why do you need one? Why do you think they're good? Why do you think they're bad? All that good stuff. And the junk trailer, it's all clean and ready to go for me to pick up those heaters. So I guess until next time, guys, that is going to be it for this video. We shall see you in the next one.